Okay, let's take a look how we paint James. Now I'm gonna take a little bit blue and the red together. Okay, we can actually do one color. Okay, one color painting. So again, it's very important to check how much Gamsol do you need. Okay, you don't really need that much. Okay, that is good, like a dry brush already. Okay, now let's take a look. I'm not going to include much body because otherwise I have to paint like a 3 or 4 hours before we finish wrap up. So I'm going to come over here, take a look, and take a look at that. Imagining you're holding the wine charcoal. That is all you need to think. Okay, and then think about the chin, maybe right over here. That's it. Right, one step at a time, one decision at a time. And here you go. That's good. That's good, right? We got an idea. Yeah, let's take a look at it here. I'm going to actually be. I actually more and more want you to think this is actually charcoal drawing. But only difference, you use the brush, right? Can you feel that way? You don't, huh? Okay, come on, ignore me. Okay, now take a look at the face. I think I like this kind of composition. You like that? Okay, like coming down over here, and then I'm gonna include the ear. So what I'm gonna look at is from the side over here, the sideburn, and take a look at that, and coming down over here, like a squint your eye. You can squint your eye. First, before I go do that, let me take a look at the outside of the nose over here first. Right, this is pretty good. Now I'm gonna coming over here, take a look at the bottom of the nose, and coming in a little bit more, like that. Here we go. Coming out a little bit. Here we go, like that. The forehead. That's good. There. Coming in over here, like that. So it's pretty good. Okay, like that. Pretty good. Okay, now take a look at the outside, the shadow side. Okay, look at that shadow side over here coming in. Okay, and you can see that. That's just very interesting. Now look at the mouth. Okay, right in here, coming through. Like that. And then under the lower lip, right over there. Okay, that's good. Okay, you see, we are painting, just drawing just the shadow shape, isn't it? Huh? Now the forehead, either come out a hair or maybe a drop, right? Come out a drop right over there. That's good. And then this shadow shape, can you see that? That's shadow shape. Okay, right here. And this is have more clear as a lion shadow than the other portrait we just did. Okay, that's good. Right over there. Yeah, take a look. And this is good. And the nose. We need to get a little bit the nostril over there. Otherwise, the face look like toning down a little bit more. I want the face coming back up. Okay, here you go, like that. And the side of the nose over here, that. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm just going to move this out a little bit. Move that out a little bit more. This is good. And we're going to take a look at the eye. Okay, here we go. Now the eye over here, like this. That's good. Okay, look at that, the eyelid. Okay, the eyebrow. Right here. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, we're gonna take a look on this side. The reason I working on this side before we conclude the shape of the jar over here. This is what making me discover the shape easier. Okay, so look at the corner over here. Look at that. It could be a little bit higher, like right there. And the upper lip moving up a little bit more. Okay, like that. Okay, that's good. Like that. Pretty good. Now I'm going to take a look at from here. You see that? This and my sideburn over here. Like all the way coming down like this. Can you see it? And looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take a look and maybe come out a little bit more, but it's just about here. Like that. You see it? Not all the way down over here. Yes, it's good. Yeah. That's wonderful. Now seeing the shadow underneath. Right over here. Okay. Get a little bit darker. A little bit darker. Okay. That's good. Now, I'm going to take a little bit more coming over here. You know, so often we have to take risk. If we don't take risk, we won't get the reward. How'd that sound? Okay. Coming in a little bit. Now I'm going to do a little measure from here to here relate to the whole face. And to see, I'm going to use the stick. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to take a look at over here from the inside of the ear to the cheek. That's probably good enough. The cheek over here. And I'm going to from the chin going up. Oh my God. You don't check, you don't know. From the eyebrow to the chin. That is exactly you know. You know, you cannot just say it may be, okay? And when you check it, you know for sure, okay? Like that. Okay, right from here to here. Gonna have a little bit more clear. So since we already know the chin, and that's good. Now we're gonna do, and why don't I do this from the eyebrows to the chin? Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, from the chin to the eyebrow, right here. Okay, and that is the same. Now we have to be very clear where exactly the outside, the right chin is. So even though we have it there, I'm gonna wash it because this is the old background color, so it won't wash off. So this is good. That's a good thing. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna put this on the outside over here, right there. And the inside, it will be here, right there. That's good, right there. Okay, what that means is this is the inside up there. Inside of the ear over here, like that. Okay. So that very much correct. I'm gonna move this up a little bit because of that. In here, and then the eye and the bottom of the sideburn just a little bit higher than the eye, and also right on this line, vertical arm, a little bit up right here. Okay, now here we go. Let's make a little bit darker color right here. That's good, like that. And a little bit more over here, like that. Okay, and then the ear, the top of the ear, a little bit lower, like that. Okay, and even lower, a little bit. Okay, that's good. Right, that's just pretty good. We're gonna have this moving a little bit more, like this. And a little bit lower, like that. And that, you're gonna get a little bit texture in here. Kind of fun. Okay, now we can see the ear. The ear is just very good. Like one thing at a time. Nice, see that? The ear will be right here. Right, that's just pretty good. Now let's take a look at the bottom of the ear. It's right on the line of the nostril, right over here. So it will be right here. Here we go. That's a little bit shadow, like that. Right at the shadow, a little bit shadow right over here. Okay, and then the ear, come here, all the way down. So this is good. That's the ear. So now I'm gonna just have a little bit tiny more red color. Put it inside over here, over here. Okay, here we go. And have a little bit more red. And inside a little red, little ear over here. And coming down. Okay, that's just good. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm going to make, let's come back to the large brush. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna have a little gamsol. Here we go. Now I'm gonna finish the large area. Here we go. Now take a look at over here. Coming down. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. Now on this side, I'm gonna have a little bit darker. Now here we go. Red and the blue color. Okay, now I'm gonna make the here a lot more clear by having the outside darker. Okay, here we go, like that. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm gonna have the outside over here a little bit darker, like that. And the top over there, I need to shrink a little bit. And may not, and may be fine. So I'm gonna use the without the camsel. I'm gonna see that if I'm gonna just remove a little bit more over there. Like that, a little bit softer. That's good. Okay. Now I'm gonna go down over here and like that, and a little shape. And that's good. And a little hoodie and the coat. That's good. Coat over here and coming down. So I'm gonna have this a little bit shadow like that. I'm gonna make this a little bit darker. That's good. All right, you know what? We're gonna finish this, say, in another 10 minutes. So I have a plan. We don't have to do much details, but I'm going to start adding the lighter shape. I'm gonna have that. Here we go. I'm gonna have this, just a little bit red color. Here we go. Right in here. Can you see it? This focusing on almost like you're using the eraser in a charcoal drawing. Okay, like that. Okay, like this. This is good. Okay, coming on to this side. Let's take a look at the nose over here. You see the light side and the shadow side. We keep saying that for a while. A little bit more clear over here. This is good. And I think I get a little bit more yellow color in here. This is good. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, a little bit tiny red. So that's good. A little bit more white. That's good. Now take a look at this shape. That's good, like that. Keep coming down over here. A little bit softer on the edge. Okay. Coming over here. And on the nose over here, you see the light side and the shadow side. Over here, coming in a little bit more. This is pretty good. I'm gonna have a little bit tiny more red. Okay, here you go. And take a look at the nose. And on the side over here. And here you go. That's a little bit more red. And take a look at right over here, a little bit more red. Okay, over here, have a little bit more red. Okay, this is good. And the top over here, have a little bit red too. And here you go. Get a little bit more coming down over here. Here we go. And here you go, right here. Light side, shadow side, light side, shadow side, light side, shadow side. That's simple. Okay, like that. Look at it again. Ooh, that's looks like too much. I'm going to have a little bit more tiny yellow and a little bit blue. Okay, getting into it. A little bit too bright. I'm going to have that right here. And okay. Okay, keep going. I'm going to have a little bit light shape onto this side. A little bit light shape into here. And on the upper eyelid, a little bit lighter. Okay, that's good. That's, if this is not really that light, so you can actually don't press that much into it, like that. Okay, take a look at that face over here. That's just the opposite of thick painting. Okay, I'm gonna have that a little bit more thin coming down. That's very much like a classical way. So, and we're gonna talk more about a different expression. Okay, that's good. Down over here can be a little bit lighter. Okay, and on the other side, okay, let's keep going with this color before we think about other things. Okay, here you go. Okay, a little bit more here. Okay, that's good. That's also a little bit lighter here too. Okay, and a little bit lighter color over here too. Okay, this is good. Coming all the way over here. And then take a look at that sharp edge. That's right at the corner over here. A little bit more. A little bit more white. Okay. A little bit more white. Okay, here you go. A little bit more white. Here you go. That's good. Okay, that's good. A little bit more, tiny more red. Okay. Here, a little bit lighter too. Squint the eye. I'm squinting my eye. Okay, that's good. Get a little bit red. And the lower lip of the mouth. Okay. There we go. I'm going to get a little bit lighter on the edge over here. Okay, a little bit lighter. Here you go. A little bit lighter coming in. Okay, here you go. Okay. And we haven't finished the nose yet, so you need to go back to the nose. Okay, a little bit more white. And the nose over here have a little highlight. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, that's good. And we're gonna have a little bit lighter. Okay, here we go. Right in here. Okay, this is good. And the other light is here. It's not so light. Not so much light. And okay, and the cheek over here, that's also a light. That's too much. Okay. You need to have the color blend a little bit more before we paint. Okay, here we go. And have it like that. Okay, coming down a little bit more over here. A little bit more over here. Here you go. Over here also a little bit more lighter. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna have a little bit tiny more red. I'm gonna have that blended in. Okay, that's have a little bit more white over here still. Okay, here we go. And that color coming in a little bit softer. Yeah, here we go. A little bit softer like that. And we can have a little bit tiny on the neck. You can see that a little bit more lighter. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit tiny more red in the ear over here, a little bit lighter, and a little bit lighter over there too. Okay, like that, a little bit lighter. Okay, that's pretty good. Inside over here, a little bit more clear. Whoop! Ah, that's too much white. Not so much white. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. And the lower part, I'm gonna have a little bit orange color. Okay, a little red, a little bit orange color. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna have this a little bit lighter orange color. Here you go. And now I'm gonna work into the mouth, the upper mouth, upper lip. And I'm gonna have this coming up a little bit. Okay, like that. And the other side is another lip, like that. And we're gonna have this corner right here. Okay, and the nostril, and under the nose. Okay, pretty good. I'm gonna have this come in a little bit tiny more. Okay, that's good. Right under here, a little bit darker. Okay, now coming back to the eye before we go into the forehead. The eyes is pretty easy, but it's not easy that this is a very tiny canvas. So it will become difficult to do that. So I'm going to do as much of it as I can. So inside the eye over here, I'm going to have that a little bit line cross over, and another line cross over, even though it doesn't really give that much clear indication. So here we go. Now the eyebrow coming over here like that. And a little bit more clear right there. That's good enough. And coming to the other side. Okay, pretend it's there. Okay, here we go. And a little bit eyebrows over here. And you see, relate that to the other eye. Okay, and look at that. There's eyelashes. And the iris. Like that. And we're going to give a little bit gray color inside the eye, which is quite dark, right? So I'm going to make it a little bit darker. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to keep that a little bit over there. That's good. Here we go. That's good. Also a little bit over here too. That's good enough. We're going to give it a little bit tiny more on the other side. That's going to be interesting to see if we can actually do that. Yeah. Ooh, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay, have a little bit more, tiny more brown. Like that. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to come back over here to do a little bit light shape for the eyelid. Okay, coming back over here. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to see, shape it right here. And look at that. Like that. Oh, that blow everything. Okay. Okay, let's see. Come back again. That's good. That's good. I have a little bit shape over there. And on both sides, I'm going to have a little bit orange color, so it's not that much. Okay, and over here. In here. Okay, have to get that. Good, that's good. And also going to take that color onto the other side. Right here. Can you see that? Right over there. Okay, that's good. All right, now I'm going to come back here to use the flat brush to reshape that line. Okay, that's good. Right over here. Get the corner from the corner over here. Okay, a little bit higher. I'm gonna make it tiny, a little bit higher. That's beautiful. See that? You never should let go. Okay, here we go. Like that. And we shape the eye line. Okay, over here, I'm gonna have this. That's good. And the top over here. Okay, that's good. And the corner over here. A little bit warm dark color. Okay, and I can see that on the corner over there I have a little bit tiny, and actually the lower eyelid have a little bit tiny more red. I know this is going a little bit too much, right? Too far maybe. Okay, can I have that? Tiny, a little bit more low eyelid. And if we're going to go this far, we better use a larger canvas, and like 18 by 24 at least. Right. but it's kind of beat the challenge. I like the challenge. Okay, a little bit over here. That's good. Like that. I'm going to have a little bit orange color. And in here too. Okay, tap on it. That's good. Like that. Okay, moving up the eyebrow. And the corner over here. Moving up a little bit. Okay, here we go. I'm moving up this angle. Okay, this is pretty good. And under the lower lip of the mouth, it's a little bit more clear. This shape, like that. Wonderful. And on the upper lip and the bottom over here, a little bit more darker, like that. Yeah, now bring out his personality. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. And take a look at the upper lip, the corner over there. We're gonna have a little bit more straight. Okay, like this. Here you go. Just step on it. It's very important. Just step on it. Okay. And over here too. The lower lip. Like that. I'm gonna have this a little bit higher. Okay. Very well. And I think that's on this side. And in the upper eyelid over here, we need to get a little bit higher. Like that. And then we're going to go to the upper on the forehead on the shadow side. So before we do that, we want to have a little bit light shape like that. Come here. Okay, make it a little bit softer. Like this. Okay, here we go. A little bit softer, a little bit gray color. That's just good. Okay, that's very good. And the forehead over here need to turn around, right? Right now it's just not turning around. This is very important to have a little bit brown color, okay? And look at that. This is a little bit gray color, actually. I'm going to have that very thin. I'm going to have that over here like this. Very good. Like that. Okay, here you go. Softer. Like that coming in. Wonderful. Wonderful. Have a little bit orange color. A little bit. Okay, here you go. That's good. I'm going to have this come out a little bit more. Okay, that's the dark color on the eyebrow. Need to get up a little bit more. Like that. And of course, this get up a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Look at that. That's tiny. Tiny. And take a look at this side. And a little bit light. Right over here. Like that. It's good. Also here, a little bit light. Like that. Beautiful. Like that. Okay. Okay, I think that a little bit too much blue over there. Look like a little makeup. So you need to have the red in here. The red. So the red mix into the blue, make it a little bit warmer, a little bit neutral. That's good. A little bit more orange color. Here we go. You see that? I just put the orange over here. It should be fine. And just need a little bit white. And make that lighter. Here you go. Like that. Okay, here we go. A little bit more white. Okay. And a little bit softer over here coming out. That's just good. Right, and we can see a little bit blue, could be a little bit more blue-green color right here. Either come up a little bit more right here, like this. You can see that. Ooh, beautiful. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna have a little bit light shape. Okay, like right in here. Okay, right, getting a little bit over here. That's good. Okay, now get a little bit lighter coming up over here. That's good. And outside over there, I'm gonna have a little bit more red color. And this side actually have a little bit more red color. Okay, I'm gonna softly and blend the color in. A little bit more. And let's come out a little bit tiny more. Okay, and that need to be have a little bit tiny more. So just get a little bit more gray color. And this will be a gray color. I'm gonna mix that with a little gray. You can see a little gray, but a little bit more red into the gray over here. And also keep going in. I think this is a good color. That's good. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have this go out a little bit tiny more. Okay, here you go. We don't have to make it very clear. And just make the color over there, give a little bit soft edge. Okay. Here we go. Soft edge. That will be fine. Oh, I like it. I like this. Okay, it's good. Okay, also here too. Okay, like that at the bottom over here. Okay, I have a little bit red into this, a little bit too cool. So I'm gonna add that a little bit more, like that. And that's good. Come in a little bit more over here, a little bit soft, and a little bit here, and then coming up. Like that. That's good. Maybe a little bit too much blue, so we don't have to have that much blue. Make it a little bit softer right here. Okay. Okay. That's good. I don't think we need to make any background color. But here I want to do a little bit refinement. Okay. I'm gonna add it here, over here. I'm gonna have this fine over here after coming down a little bit more, like that. Ah, that's good. Okay, like that. That's just good. Right. In the front and the other side, I'm gonna make this a little bit more softer. I think that's too much. That's just good. I think this is pretty good. Well, I don't think we need to add any other color to it. Maybe have a little bit tiny blue color, but I'm gonna have the blue colors very, very, very thin. You see that? That's very thin. I'm gonna show you. And very, very thin. See that? I'm gonna have just, but not too dark. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, a little bit thin color. Okay, that's good. I have the little bit thin color. Okay. Okay, a little bit blue. That's a little bit, and a little bit richer. So over here, I'm going to do that too. But I'm just softly blend over. Okay, I don't need to make it too thick. It's good. And a little bit over here too. Like that. Ooh, this is good. I like that. Do you? Okay, I'm gonna have this. Okay, and over here too. A couple line. Like that. That's good. Economic. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right. I think we are done this painting. Okay. What do you think, guys? I think the nose can go out a little bit tiny more. What do you think? The nose need to be bigger. And let's take a look at nose need to be bigger right here. Need to out a little bit more. Okay. That's good. Maybe a little bit more. And tiny a little bit more out. Okay, that's good. Okay, like that. And deduct a little bit. Okay, that's good. Look at that. Highlight. Oh, beautiful. Now I need to have even go out a little bit tiny more. I get a little bit yellow color, a little bit more like a brown, orange color. Okay, that's good. Like that. And okay, I'm gonna get it right from here, a little bit softer. Okay, that need to be softer. Like that. Beautiful. Now in the middle over here, here you go. A little bit softer. And make the nose look like a little bit wider, right? This is good. And I'm going to move this a little bit softer over here too. This is very, very interesting. Oh, look at the technique. So interesting. Okay, right here. Okay, that's good. And also in here, I can make it a little bit lighter. Like that, right here. And then I can have a little bit tiny more lighter right here. Okay, more. And like this. Oh, beautiful. Look at that shape. Are you laughing at me? I'm learning from you. Okay, go. Is that beautiful? Oh, wow. Okay, that's good. Make it a little bit softer over here. Okay. I think the nose is getting better, you know. And okay, that's good. A little bit lighter. Like that. And the nose, I know that I create a highlight very much, highlight more than it has to, but I love it. I love that kind of shape. And also on the upper lip of the mouth, we need a little bit lighter, like that over here. Can you see that? Like that, a little bit lighter. Okay, that's good. Also over here too. and a little bit later, like that. So you feel like it's just like drawing on the paper. And okay, like that. That's pretty good. And then a nostril, I think we need a little bit more. A little bit more action. It's a little bit warmer in the nostril. Okay, because just like in the ear. Okay, that's good. Now we take a look at here. Step on it. So that's good enough. Okay, like that. Okay, right here, coming in a little bit. That's good. And we can see a little bit reflection in the iris on this side, if we can get it. Just tap on it. Oh, beautiful. Ooh. Can you see that? It's maybe too small for you to see. But kind of like make you feel like, ooh, that's more than I asked for, right? Okay, over here. Like that. Ooh, that's good. And I'm gonna get a little bit red color. And we make up to the corner in here. See that? That's good. Just step on it. That's good. And the very, very deep color. And in here, that looks like a triangle. Okay, here you go. Oh, like that. Okay, this corner in here. Like that too. Tap on it. Okay, that's good. And you see that's just always the end. And just keep going. We need to finish this. We need to stop. No more end. Okay, here. I'm gonna have this a little bit softer. Going up. Oh, look at that. That's good. Over here. It's coming down. Okay. I'm gonna have a little bit tiny more blue color. Okay, just a little bit tiny more blue color right in here. You see that? There's a little bit blue color, make it more interesting. Okay, like that. Okay, that's good. A bit blue color, and then coming onto this side, we can have a little bit tiny more of this. A little bit more red. Okay, there you go. Shape it a little bit more. And on the other side, a little bit more brown. Get a little bit yellow with the red. And have a little bit more brown. Okay, more brown. Okay, here you go. More brown. Okay, here you go. Right here. Okay, a little bit more brown. And okay, a little bit more light in the ear. You see that? That's a little bit more clear. Right here. That's good. See that? A lot more clear. And on this side, like this. And I'm gonna have a little bit more light. Okay, coming in here. Like that. Beautiful. And like that. And then a little bit shape coming down. And also in here, a little bit lighter. And I'm gonna have a little bit more brownish color right in here. Just step on. That's good. Just step on that. That's good. And a little bit lighter. And down over here. Okay. That's good. Do you know what? We're gonna finish this thing and we're done. What is that? That would be the necklace. We have to include the necklace. This is his signature. Okay, like that. You only need to paint that a few light shade. Okay. Okay, that's good. And make it feel like there is something going on over there. Okay, I'm gonna have that. Just tap on it, and a little bit over there. That's good, like that. Okay, you don't have to do too much, and just give it a little bit, tiny. Okay, here you go, next to the shape. That's good. Okay, and also outside the E over here. That's good. Okay. And if I just give a little brown color and to the hair, maybe just this little brown color, like that, couple stroke. Like that. You see that? That's giving the good touch. Whew. Okay. And have this come in a little bit tiny more. Like that. Okay. Done. How we call this today's painting? Done as well. What do you think? And if we just gonna move this out a little bit more, the neck over here. Okay, here you go. Make that out a little bit tiny more. Right here, can see. Right over there, like this. See that? Ooh. A little bit more red. You see, you need to be very attentive, very think about it before you do it. That's very important. It's not just like that. Yeah, beautiful. And the neck, get out a little bit tiny more. Okay, that's good. And Are you tired? I know you are. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna have this a little bit softer. That's too much orange color. Okay, here you go. Little bit orange color, huh? A bit too much orange. Get a little bit blue. A little bit more blue. And even just put the light blue color in here. How does that look? So in our mind, there's always think about the three colors and the light and dark and how much of the three colors would be. I think it's just a little bit too much. So I'm gonna come back over here with a little orange color. A little bit tiny more orange color. Here we go. Okay, a little bit orange color. And under the E over there, should be have a little bit more red. Right, perfect. All right, it's done.